Jason, running out of runway here on the season. Does this team have the physical and mental characteristics it needs to pull itself out of this slump in time? And if so, what are they?
I don't have the answer to that.
Okay.
The players have the answer to that. Really, really disappointing right now, of course. Problem seems pretty obvious. We can allow 12 goals in 3 games. So we continue to work. We've been working defensively since I got here. I felt like we were moving in a very positive direction, and things went drastically wrong in the last 3 matches. But we'll continue to work. We'll continue to press the players. We'll continue to try to improve and do everything we can to give it our best shot.
What in your eyes do you think went drastically wrong tonight? What were you seeing out there that wasn't happening?
I'm not sure. The first goal, I have a very strong indication of what was wrong. The second goal, I think, was similar. I think it's just about covering and shifting for each other. I don't think we're doing a good enough job of that. There's too many gaps between our back four, and we're allowing those too easy. From my point of view, I think in every match that I've been here, the second half we started very, very poorly. I don't know what it is. The players, we talked about it. We talked about it at halftime. We remind them. But it seems like every second half they come out and need to be woken up. And when you've given your second and third goal away, it's a little bit too late to be woken up.
Do you think those slow starts in the second half are something you can fix, or is that more on the players' side?
It's something that we try to talk about as coaches to remind them, but ultimately it's on them to recognize when urgent situations are. And clearly right now, the beginning of the second half is an urgent situation for us. We need to up the tempo, up our concentration, up our focus, up our effort level to make sure that we're not giving away 2 goals in 10 minutes.
You guys won 2 in a row and then follow that up now with 3 straight losses. I mean, what has the difference in your eyes been in these last 3 games?
It's about the details. It's about the details, and right now we've been living a little bit on the edge and been on the wrong side of that. The players just aren't quite getting the details done. When we do that, we give away goal-scoring chances, and we're getting punished for that. But I think more so than anything else in my mind right now, it's just that how we're coming out in matches, in the second half in particular. I think when I looked at how I felt about the first half was I thought it was very solid. A very solid first half. We had 1 defensive lapse that leads to the goal. And I thought we would be in a good place in the second half, but you come out like we did in the second half, you got no chance.
Jason, do you have any concerns as a coach about a lack of leadership among your players? I mean, you're talking about these problems that keep cropping up, and you're saying it's up to the players. Do you have a concern there that there's a lack of leadership?
I think ultimately I'm the leader. I think it's upon me and the coaching staff to do everything we can, especially at the halftime, to make sure that they're ready to come out in the second half. So I look first and foremost at myself. Do I think that there's a little bit of a lack of leadership problem in this team? Yeah, it's one of the things that we identified before we came. I think that some of the guys have done a good job to step forward and take a little bit more of a vocal leadership role, but we're not quite getting enough of it yet.
You made a few small changes to the lineup tonight, putting Mikey in to start. After the result, do you think that you'll make significant changes for the Toronto match?
Need some time to think about it. Yeah, it's certainly something that we will consider. I say that for sure right away. We'll have to consider how the rest of the season plays out for us and what we should do to give ourselves the best chance to win. Ultimately, we probably need to go into every game thinking we need to get 3 points. And whether or not that's to put your strongest lineup out there or to put your freshest lineup out there, I'm not sure yet.
Do you see any indication of these results during training? Do you see anything missing or lacking?
No, the training sessions have been good. The work rate's been good, the spirit's been good. There's something happening right now, I'm not sure quite what it is. Amongst the players, whether it's a little bit of a lack of belief, whether it's maybe there's some feeling that we need to get smacked in the face before we're ready to play. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll continue to try to address the situation identify the situation and correct it over time.